First of all, thank you guys for such a positive response to that last video. I've been gone from YouTube for 5 months, and it's really nice to know that I've come back, and the video didn't flop. Yes! Also, the response on Reddit was quite insane. We got to the top of r/Minecraft, and then the post got taken down. Although, with that being said, a ton of people still saw it, and there was so many lovely comments, genuinely, it was so nice to read, and in those comments were some suggestions that I have implemented for today's updated datapack. Woohoo! So, if you haven't already, I don't think this is going to do great for my watch time, but if you haven't already, I would suggest you go and watch that other video before watching this one, but otherwise, I am extremely excited to show you all the bug fixes and changes that I have implemented for this new version of the pack. There's a lot, I've been busy. So I'm going to start off by going over some bugs which have been fixed. Number one, it was possible to get chests with MBT, like I have in my inventory right here, in survival, by placing a chest, filling it up with items, blowing it up, replacing the block where the chest would respawn, making it drop as an item, and what would happen in the previous version is it would just drop a chest with the MBT inside, which usually isn't possible in survival, so instead, in this version it's been updated, so if it is obstructed, it will just spit out all the items in the chest along with the chest itself. That was quite a mouthful, wasn't it? The second bug fix is to do with blocks automatically being silk touched, so I've just blown up a load of grass. If I replaced where that grass should have been with some random blocks, right? As you can see, instead of dropping grass blocks now, it will now just drop their mined equivalent of dirt. In short, blocks don't get silk touched anymore. The final bug fix was brought to my attention by Gazon Games on PlanetMinecraft, who kindly submitted some footage, and basically, creepers would sometimes explode when they shouldn't have. The detection range was a bit off. I have fixed that in this version, so creepers should behave exactly as you would expect, exactly as normal. Okay, so now we can get into the good stuff. If I type /trigger explosion settings into chat, I now have a menu filled with a load of different settings for the data pack. As indicated up here, the pack still works with creepers and charged creepers, however, it now also works with TNT, fireballs, and even wither skulls. Next to each mob in the menu, there is a toggle right next to them where you can turn on or off if you want the rebuilding to happen for that mob. For example, you might want to have them all on apart from TNT because you have a TNT based cobblestone farm or something and you don't want that to rebuild. So you can toggle them on and off exactly in the combination you want, whatever you want. Okay, so moving down to here, as you can see, there is 3 new options in the data pack. Rebuild wait time, which is measured in ticks. This is how long it waits before refilling a hole. So if I put this to 100 and I blow up a hole, from the moment it explodes, because it's set to 100 ticks, it will take 5 seconds for it to start rebuilding. As you can see, it's doing exactly that. How cool! It's also maybe worth noting, you can set the wait time to 1 tick, and as soon as it explodes, it will just start rebuilding instantly, if you like that, you know? The option is there. There is also this blocks per tick value which you can change. So by default it's 1, and what this is how many blocks will be placed each 20th of a second. So by default, if I was to just blow up normal TNT, it will replace 20 blocks a second, because 20 ticks are in a second. So at 1 tick, it replaces 20 blocks per second. If I was to set this to 2, it would replace 40 blocks a second. So once this explodes, as you can see, the regeneration is twice as fast. You can also set this value to something ridiculously high, I don't know, freaking 200,000, right? That's basically going to be instant replacement. So once this blows up, as you will see, the blocks are instantly replaced. The final option given by this data pack is the rebuild type. So I'm going to change that from automatic rebuilding to always just drop items, and if a creeper explodes or any explosive, instead of rebuilding, it will just drop every single item. Now this is useful if you just don't want to have it rebuild automatically, but you still would like all the blocks to be able to build it yourself. I do believe that's me covered everything there is to know about this data pack. I do hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy the data pack. The download is in the description as always. Feel free to go check it out if you want to play around with this data pack. Actually, while I'm here, something I have kind of been considering doing is starting to do some tutorials on data packs, functions, stuff related to that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up a few channels in my Discord server for video ideas, data pack ideas, and also things you'd like to see in tutorials. And I'm going to look at them, and if there's anything you guys would specifically like to see, I might try and make a video on it. So make your voice heard and let me know what you'd like to see from me in the future. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you. Goodbye!